Good day, sheepies. This is the Noisy Sheep again, making noise for our God in our noisy world. If I was Joseph the dreamer, um, I probably doubted God already. I mean, at a young age, God told Joseph that his brothers would kneel before him. But during that time, it was quite the opposite that happened. His brothers beat him up, threw him to the well to die, and they changed their mind about that. They still sold him to become a slave. And as a slave, he was accused of, wrongfully accused of taking advantages to the wife of his master. He was imprisoned. And from the prison, he was forgotten by the people that he helped. And yet, Joseph never wandered from trusting God. He always knew that God was molding the things around him so that if he will choose God, those promises will happen. In this first reading, we see how that promise has happened and how beautiful how that promise unfolded came to Joseph, and in fact, for whole mankind during that time. If what happened between the promise and the fulfillment didn't happen, even the world would have died from famine. But because Joseph continued to choose God, despite of and in spite of all those hardships that came his way, he continued to trust God. And because of that, he was blessed, his family was blessed, and the whole world was blessed. Now we go to the New Testament, to the gospel for today, and Jesus calls 12 apostles. And what does that mean? That Jesus, in him, the fulfillment of the promises of God through the tribe of Israel is fulfilled more wholly. Meaning the promises that were made by God in the Old Testament were just figures that will become reality in the New Testament. And the blessing that they received in the Old Testament will become blessings of eternal life for those who will continue to trust God. Why do I say that? The 12 tribes of Israel and the 12 apostles. And God is telling us from the old covenant down to the new covenant, I will keep my promise to you. Maybe you're having a hard time, like I always say, and you might be doubting God. But always, always, never lose focus on God. Always keep your trust in God. And just like Joseph, you will find that it is indeed worth the patience and the wait.